YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be sort of a review slash swatch video on the new Makeup Revolution Forever Flawless palette. And actually this one is not Forever Flawless, this one is Forever Flawless. This is the Forever Flawless Allure Palette, and this is the one that I used today on my eyes. It looks like this, very pretty. It looks like a bunch of makeup mixed together, like wet. I don't know how to describe that, but it looks like they mixed a bunch of something together, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Alright, and the other palette that I'm going to show you, it looks like one of the Forever Flawless palettes, but it is called the Revolution Chilled with Cannabis Sativa, and it looks like this. First of all, the packaging is gorgeous, and this is the back of it, Chilled with Cannabis Sativa, and this is what it looks like on the inside. Let me take that piece of plastic out. And all of the matte shades have like a cannabis leaf embossed in them. And it looks like this. That sort of reminds me of the, oh, now I'm drawing a blank. The Smoke Sessions, I think, palette it is. It sort of reminds me of that. That one that I could never get my hands on, and now I'm not even trying to get my hands on anymore, but this is what that palette looks like, and you see it has like 3 glitters in it, and it is a mostly green palette, which I like. I cannot wait to jump into this one and do some swatches, but I am going to do swatches on the Forever Flawless, and I'll show you the back, Forever Flawless Allure Palette. I really like these Forever Flawless palettes. I think that the formula on their Forever Flawless palettes is better than their other eyeshadow palettes. Even the palettes that I like so much that cost like $7 a piece, I can't think of the name of those palettes right now, but this one I think is even better than that. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think, like shimmers, and the rest are matte. 4 of those shimmers have like a speckled something to them that I think might be an overlay, because I used one that sort of came off. If you see, come on, the shade Fever, I think it's the shade Fever, no, yeah, the shade Fever here is the one that I used on my lids today. And some of that little speckled stuff came off when I put my brush in it. So I'm thinking that might be an overlay. We'll see when I swatch it. But I do like the mixture of, like the ratio of the shimmers to mattes. I like the fact that you have more mattes in here than you do the shimmery or metallic shades. I also like the sort of color story with this one. It's sort of like a romantic, to me, like a romantic looking eyeshadow palette. But the price of these eyeshadow palettes are $15. I think this one is not available on Ulta, but the Cannabis one is available on Ulta. This one I bought from Makeup Revolution. If you haven't ordered from their website, they are in the UK, but shipping is like extra fast. Like you get it in less than a week now. So I mean, if it's something that you want from them and you can't find it on Ulta, go ahead and order it from the Makeup Revolution website. It will not take you like forever to get it. And you have more of a selection on their website. But I am going to jump in. Let me pull out a couple of wipes here. And then I'm going to jump into swatching this Allure palette. I feel like I have, this might be like my maybe 4th and 5th, or maybe 5th and 6th of these sort of palettes in the little tin packaging, and I really like them. Let's jump in. So we're going to start here at this top row here, and the first one that I'm going to swatch is this one, and this one is called Hedonism. Maybe this is romantic. It has like little romantic and like sexy type names to it. So this is Hedonism. The next one is one of the ones with the speckled stuff in it, like, I don't know, it's like a shimmer that's speckled into there. It's actually, when I look at it, like 3 colors mixed into this one shadow. But anyway, this one is called Magnetic, and actually it kind of goes down through the shadow, I think, when I swatch it with my finger. But this one is Magnetic. When I turn this way, you can see the true shade of it. The next one beside that one is here, called Sensation. This one is more of a pinkish type nude color, good for the brow bone, good for lighter skin tones to set their bases with. Right beside that is a gorgeous sort of ruby color. This one is called Lovesick. Alright, and that is Lovesick right there. And then beside that one is Crave. It's how do I describe this one? It kind of reminds me of this one, but with some brown in it. But this one is Crave. And then beside that one, the last one in the top row is a matte. Right here, it's almost a mauvish brown color, and it's called Suave. And it feels kind of dry to touch. Payoff is pretty good, but it does feel dry, so it'd be interesting to know, and it's right here, to know what that kind of swatch is like on the eye. Second row, the first one is sort of a grayish taupe color, and it's called Attract. It feels slightly creamier than the last one that I swatched, and it is right here, kind of hard to see. And that is Attract. Let me sit back a little bit, see if I'm further away, if you can see the colors better. But that's Attract. Next to that is another one of the shade with the speckles in it, and it's called Flaunt. And it's right here. It almost, to me, looks like a lavender with some pink and some white in it. It doesn't swatch on my hand like a lavender, though. It looks sort of like a pink. And it is right there. That is Flaunt. Next to that is a matte, and it is called Sweethearts. Definitely a mauve color. And I think I put this one on my eyes today. And it is sort of right here. This one feels dry also. The next one to that is called Center, another one of the ones with the speckles in it. And it's right here. And we will swatch that one there. Pretty good on one swatch. That one is Center. Next to Center is sort of a purpley color. Here, sort of like purple brown color. My explanations are horrible, but this one has a dry texture also, and it is right here at the top. And then the last one in that row is called Seduction, and it is right here. And we will swatch that right down the middle. Very creamy, very pretty. And the last row, I am going to switch hands on. Give this one time to dry. This one I feel like is the more neutral of the 3 rows. Oh, our fingers are kind of stained here. From the swatching, my fingers are kind of stained. Alright, so the first one I am going to swatch is called Chemistry. And it is here. It is sort of a champagne-y color, or old gold, like one of my favorite types of colors. And it's kind of doing that hard pan thing on me, and it doesn't show up. It shows up glossy on my skin, but you can't really see the color. I don't know if that's bad payoff or because it's not that far from my skin tone. The next one is Charisma. This one is good for a darker skin tone to set their bases or their eyeshadow primers. And that one is right here. I actually used that one today to set my eyeshadow primer. Next to that is Infatuation, sort of a cool dark taupe color. And this is Infatuation. Next to that is Risky. It's sort of a brick red color. This one is matte also. I'm trying to figure out if I swatch something else on my hand, because like all my fingers are turning red. I don't know, but we'll try. This finger is, see, these two kind of look red, but Risky is here, sort of a brownish brick red color. Just okay. Next to that is the shade Fever that I used on my lids today, and it is here, another one of the ones with the speckles in it. And I will swatch that. This color is rather pretty. And then the last one is just your mid-tone sort of camel color, and it's a matte, and this one is called J'adore. And this one might not show up. It shows up a little bit more red than my skin tone. But this one is here. So that is that last row. And that is all the swatches from the Allure palette. Now, we're going to get into this one that I am excited about because it's kind of different than anything else that I have. I don't have like a color with all these like saturated green colors in it. So let's see. So I'm going to go over these shades first, and then I'm just going to swatch. And the way I'm going to swatch it is like row 1, row 2, row 3. The shades are Hybrid, Goddess, Dope, Plant, Acapulco, and Calm. Calm looks familiar to me. The next one is Huff and Leaf and Bud, Candyland, Sativa, and Cool. And then down here at the bottom you have Natural, Haze, Mist, Burn, right here the dark brown, Relax here, and then Exhale. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mattes, and these, all of the mattes are the ones that are embossed with the cannabis leaf in them, as you can see. So we're going to get to swatching. The first one I'm going to swatch is Hybrid, which is a, wow, it is a glitter, but it feels like it has something in it to hold it together and to make it stick to your skin. So it seems like you wouldn't need a glitter glue or anything to go with this one. That is really pretty. That one is Hybrid. And then the next to that is Goddess, which is another glitter. These glitters are amazing. You do kind of have to pat them or you'll rub them off. But this one is Goddess. And next to that is Dope, which is sort of a satin shade. Really pretty as well. And then I have, ooh, I have some of that glitter under my finger. Be careful when you touch the glitters. It's a green matte, sort of a dark green matte, and this one is called Plant. That Dope color is really pretty. It's almost has a gold to it, but this one is Plant. Next to that is a gold. This one is called Acapulco. And right here, almost like a green gold. And then right beside that one is Calm. Calm is one of those ones that is like a duochrome-y sort of color. And it is right here. So that's the first row. And That glitter is now all over the place. The second row, the first one is sort of a greenish, I don't know what to call it, but this one is Huff. Doesn't look green when I show it to you on camera though. Next to that is a brighter green, and it is called Leaf. So this is Leaf. I have another glitter, and this one, ooh. This one is called Bud. That is gorgeous. It's almost like a blackened teal color. And it's kind of hard to show you, but it is gorgeous. That one is called Bud. Next to that is a shimmery, vibrant green called Candyland. It almost has like almost a gold. When I show it to you on my camera, it shows more gold, and in person it shows more green. So that's Candyland. Next to that is Sativa. And this one is almost a purpley brown shimmery color. Don't know how to explain it except to say it's gorgeous. And that one is right here. And then the last one is a matte sort of cool tone dark brown. It's called Cool. And I am gonna, ooh, look how that is gorgeous. All right, I'm gonna come closer so you can kind of see that row. All right, so that is the second row. And then the third row, the first one is, it looks like a matte with a little bit of shimmer in it, and this one is called High. Next to this one is Haze. It's a darker gold than Acapulco. And next to that is Mist. It's a shimmery dark green color. Next to that is a dark brown. So this one was taking the place of the black in this palette. And this one is called Burn. And next to that is called Relax. This is sort of a camel color. This one is good for setting the base. Right up here. And then the last one kind of looks like it doesn't go with the palette. It almost looks pink. It is kind of pink. But this one is called Exhale. So those are all of the swatches in that palette. I will show you the palette one more time. This palette is absolutely gorgeous. Oh, somebody said, I think they were hallucinating, that they thought it kind of smelled like weed. It does not smell like weed to me at all. It smells like eyeshadow. But this is what it looks like one more time. And those are the two new Revolution palettes that I picked up. Like I said, I did pick these both up from the Revolution website, but I know that this one is available at Ulta. If you want to pick this one up, it is available at Ulta. This one I think is just Revolution. I'm not sure. I think it's just from the Revolution website. But that is it, you all. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you are already subscribed, please make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I have a new video coming out. Have a great day, and may your day be as flawless as your makeup. Bye.